125 people. Now, like I said, we're going to be really conservative here. And let's say, I mean, in school, you got to like regurgitate 70% of the information you pass. Here, 5. Do 5%. 95% of people quit, fail, don't want to do it anymore. And 5% of people sell 150 memberships going through your organization per month. At the executive director rank, $7,500 per month in income.
Absolutely. Awesome.
I mean, you're automatically in the top 10 percentile if you're making that kind of money in America.
Right.
And the beauty is you're not the one that's solely responsible for it. You've built a team that's going out there and marketing memberships, and you're making override commissions on it. You know, have y'all ever wondered why the wealthiest people hang out at country clubs, go on the boat? You're like, man, how'd you get so wealthy? I never see you working. Because they don't. They set up assets that work for them, and that brings money into their household. Because they know you can't get rich by working hard. You can't. You know, nowadays you have to learn how to use leverage to increase your income. And this is hands down the best vehicle I've ever found, because we get linear income, leveraged income, and also residual income, which I'll go over on the back end. So get paid and promoted. I went over this shortly, but you know, just to recap, you know, the first membership you sell, $60. Second one you sell, $60. You're gonna recruit someone, so another 60 plus your bonus. You make $360 by ranking up to that first senior associate level, and we give you 20 days to do that. Most people do it in 24 hours. It's a matter of you want to do it the first 24 hours or the last 24 hours. But you know, just get it done. It's very simple. All right, so get paid and promoted. We have a lot of bonuses and a lot of extra incentives with our company. So if you advance to senior associate, like I said earlier, you're gonna make a $180 bonus. Then, if you go up to the manager rank 30 days after you level up, you're gonna pay an extra $360. Then understand too, if you get on board and you bring on an associate, when they level up and get that $180 bonus, you're going to get a matching $360 bonus. So the way it's set up, when you build to manager, you're going to make around $2,000 going from associate to manager. You know, just last month we had someone on my team do that in a matter of 1 week.
Right.
Brand new to the business, got involved, and made $2 grand their first week. And that's a story. You know, where else can you do that at?
Right.
And then we got a $10,000 bonus on the line here. So if you hit that top rank executive director, which we're having people do that very, very quickly now, and hold it for 3 consecutive months, they're going to pay you a $10,000 bonus. And 2, for people who are thinking big picture, if you're executive director and you have someone on your team that does that, you get a matching $5,000 bonus every person who gets the 10. They'll get 10 people to hit executive director and get a 50 grand bonus. I mean, that's impressive.
Yeah, absolutely.
Performance Club. You know, just like with anything else, we like to offer extra incentives to our associates. So we like to go on trips, get some extra bonuses. To give you an idea, we're now in the running to go to an all-expense paid trip to Jamaica this summer. And they make it too easy for us. Literally recruit 9 people, level 3 up, and get 1 to manager. So it's like, okay, all expense paid trip, you're forced to make a couple grand by doing so, plus 1 other just to go. It's a no-brainer if you think about it.
That's right.
And then Performance Club, if you hit a minimum, which is like recruiting 2 people per month, after you do that for 3 months, 4th month, every single month after you continue to do it, extra $100 per month. After a year, it goes to $300. After 2 years, $400, then $500. I mean, an extra $3,600 to $6,000 per year in income, just on extra bonuses. You know, so and when I saw this money, you know, I had to kind of think about it and then understand, like, we're in the insurance style business and the legal business. 2 of the most profitable industries in the entire United States. So if y'all are wondering how are they paying out so much money, it's because we're in the 2 most profitable industries. Residual income. So the wealthiest of the wealthiest understand residual income extremely well. Imagine doing work one time and continuing to get paid for it forever and ever and ever. And the cool thing about this is you go to work, you know, you worked last year. Very few people are still getting paid for the work they did last year. But imagine that every single year you work, you're going to continue to get paid. So your income just starts stacking up and it starts to compound. So like I said earlier, 8 out of 10 people who get this membership, they're going to keep it forever. So what the company does, since it's a subscription-based service, is they're going to pay you a little percentage of that every time they renew it. You know, so like if you're at the executive director rank, You're going to make $280 when you first sell the plan, and you're going to make about $90 per year as long as that individual has the service. You know, so a lot of people, you know, they ask individuals in the business, you know, hey, how much did you make your first year? We actually don't truly know because they're still paying us for it. And when you experience getting a check for the work you did last year, oh my God, it's a great feeling. You never want to go back to normal income after that. So how much is it to get started? Understand, I mean, this is a business. You're literally like buying a franchise from the company. And, you know, we have to be licensed and we're highly regulated. So, you know, there's some paperwork. You got to get a license to get started. But here, it's literally a $100 bill. You can have your own business and you can start promoting these services. I mean, this is the cheapest business I've ever found. You know, you go on a date, it's about $100. You actually get a return on that investment here. Understand, you get started, literally level up, you'll get $360. You know, you're in profit mode literally within the first 20 days. It could be the next day if you want it to be. You know, very few businesses have a model to where, you know, you buy a franchise, say a McDonald's, and the first hamburger or first cheeseburger you sell, are you in profit mode? You gotta sell a lot of stuff. It usually takes a couple of years to break even. Here, insanely cheap. And we'll go over some tax benefits as well, but just by being a home-based business owner, you'll save thousands on your taxes by taking advantage of the write-offs, especially with the new tax code. How do we do the business? Extremely simple. We are not salespeople. You know, do not go out and try to sell this. We just share information. Just like with Uber and Facebook, you didn't sell someone on getting Uber because you simply didn't care if they got it or not. You're just like, this is really cool and I want to share it with you. We do the same thing here. You know, so there's events, there's tools. You know, this is an event and I'm a tool up here. Literally, yeah. When people here sit down, you don't have to say a word, and they get all the information and learn about the entire business, and you just sat there and smiled and got paid. Think about that. That is also a great form of leverage. And so we do different things, you know, sending out videos, home events, things like that, but it's extremely simple. We do have a hosting service called LegalShield Advantage. It's a fully built CRM system. So like, say you meet someone, you get their contact information, you can put them in here, and it will put them on a drip campaign for emails. You know, so it'll actually do the work for you, like the marketing work for you. And this also gets you an e-commerce website, so if anyone wants to sign up, simply send over your link, it's automatically tracked to your name, and you get the commissions for it. If you want this, it is optional. If you want to build a big business, definitely get it, but it's $20 a month, but like I said, that is optional. All right, our proven track record. This is important because, you know, that the whole presentation could have sounded good, but if you're like, is anyone actually having success here or not? You know, that's, at the end of the day, that's what truly matters. So understand, the company's been around for 45 years, and before our current CEO, Jeff Bell, came in, this was kind of an old-fashioned company. You know, paper applications, they would mail things in, it would just move a lot slower. And with that, with doing paper applications, mailing things in, before they had cell phones, they've built 400 plus people to a 6-figure income or higher. They've made 230 people millionaires, and $1 billion of commissions have been paid out over the past 10 years. What other job advertises this kind of stuff? Like, can you go into your office and say, hey, how many people at this company have become millionaires working here? Usually just the owner. Like, let's just be real. The owner's the one that makes the most money, and there's not much room to really expand or go up in the ranks at a normal job. But here, literally, like, you can get paid whatever you're truly worth because there's no limitations. You know, they're not going to judge you on anything. It's literally what you put in, you get right back out. And if you're willing to do the work and be coachable, you can make some serious money here. So, our associates, you know, we enjoy freedom and flexibility to work from home. You know, not knowing what it's like to actually punch a time clock, or, you know, wake up when you're done sleeping, or go eat lunch when you want to go eat lunch. You know, you can run this entire thing off of your cell phone. And, you know, as millennials, as young people, that's one thing that we're looking for. You know, when you're in college and instead of having to go bust tables or work retail, and, you know, hopefully your friends don't come in there, you know, you can just work this thing from your phone. Literally sell a couple applications a week. You have plenty of money to support yourself through college. So it's a real powerful opportunity for young people to get involved. We've asked a few people to come up and just share their testimonials about the success that they've had. So let's give them a hand. If you've been called up, please come to the front.
Hi everybody, my name is Gabe Christian, 19 from here in Columbia, South Carolina. A little background about me, I used to work 60 hours a week while full-time in college. What I love about Legal Shield is I work 5 hours and make more than I used to make working 60 hours. Awesome.
My name is Kiwi Reed. I'm from Columbia, South Carolina. My background is property management. And when I saw Legal Shield, I saw time freedom. I saw freedom to do what I want to do. I want to be able to wake up and you know, go to Charlotte or Atlanta whenever I want to, and to be able to leave a legacy for my grandchildren.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Bruce Root, and I work in business with my wife, Joanne, and we was introduced to Legal Shield about 15 months ago, and with Matthew, so we're so thankful for him. And I love Legal Shield for two reasons. One, it's a fantastic service. We got involved. Quick story, my wife, we were traveling to Ohio a few months ago, and she got pulled over in Virginia, 73 and an 80. Officer gave her a 4-point ticket for doing 80 miles an hour. She sent the ticket to the attorney, and representative from, or lawyer from Virginia represented her in court on November 8th, and the ticket was reduced to a non-moving violation, no points, defective equipment, and she went from a fine of $450 down to $50. So service works, but the most thing I like about it is this, is my background is corporate America, been 27 years with a Fortune 500 company. My wife has been a registered nurse, worked for 27 years as a registered nurse, and we've already built a business that's paying us a monthly income of more than what I would receive or will receive when I turn 67 on a retirement plan, and also get a Social Security statement that estimates your payment. If you're familiar with that, we're already earning more money than both of those combined. So it's fantastic.
It's powerful to see, you know, all different backgrounds come up here and share their stories, you know, how the memberships helped them, how the business has really changed their life. So, you know, it's just cool to get paid to help people. You know what I mean? Like, there's not many places where you can do that, but here, you know, you definitely can. So, you know, benefits of starting your own business, you know, create upfront residual income. You know, I keep going back to this, but the wealthiest people, they own businesses, they own assets. It's very, very hard to create mass wealth or generational wealth working for somebody else. You know, and the tax advantages, this right here is huge. So, say the business is not even for you. Everyone in this room should sign up to be an associate just because you're then considered a home-based business and you can now take advantage of write-offs. You know, majority of W-2 employees, they go to work, they get taxes taken out of their paycheck, and they spend what's left over. So they're the highest taxpayers, you know, in our country. If you own a business, you go to work, you get your money, you spend what you need to spend on business operating expenses, and you pay taxes on what's left. So just by being considered a home-based business, you can lower your taxable income extremely and probably save a couple $1,000s doing so. You know, flexible control over your schedule, personal development, we're really big on that. You know, the better you can be as a person, the more books you can read, the more you can study, you know, the more you can build this business and pass on and help other people. You know, live life on your own terms. You know, we're not here to be told what to do all the time. You know, it's our life. We got to take control of it and live it however you want to live. And this is an opportunity that, you know, gives you that opportunity. I didn't make too much sense. This is an opportunity that gives you that option. All right, so let's recap. This slide hit me. This hits home. The world's largest taxi company owns no vehicles. The people driving own the vehicles. The largest overnight accommodation provider, they don't own the rooms. The people providing the rooms own the rooms. The most largest media content provider, they don't make the content. You know, we make the content for Facebook, and then Facebook distributes it to other people. You know, y'all are kind of seeing the patterns of how these companies are working. You know, leading movie rental company, they don't own any theaters. It's all from the smartphone. Now get this. Legal Shield provides legal services in all 50 states, 4 provinces of Canada. We don't own the law firms. They're all kept on retainer. And we, over the past 5 years, we've all personally experienced the explosive growth from these 4. Legal Shield's next. I think Legal Shield is going to blow these other ones out the water because those first 4, that's all luxury. You don't need to go on Facebook. You don't need to go watch a movie. But we all need a will. We all need to get things reviewed. We all use an attorney at some point in our life. And this service allows the everyday individual that normally couldn't afford to spend $200, $300, $400 an hour to have access to an attorney so they can live a fair life and make the best decisions for themselves. And from a business standpoint, I mean, we're all wishing that we bought stock in these companies when they were just getting started. You know, you have the opportunity here to partner up with this company that's still private, you know, held by a private equity firm, and generate a massive income as this thing goes viral. And understand, you know, with technology, mass communication, it's just a matter of time until this app goes viral. Like, y'all remember, what was it, Pokemon? I mean, those nerds back in middle school, they were way ahead of us. Like, think about it. You know, all of a sudden, all the college kids are walking around chasing Pokemon in a matter of a month. So, like, we've experienced how quickly things can go viral, and Legal Shield's right behind that. So, action steps. You know, become a member. Like I said, use member perks. You can get this service at no cost. And you know, if you get the service, you're going to be walking out with 60 hours of court time. You're covered if you get a speeding ticket. You can get your will done today. Literally, you could leave this room with a couple $1,000s worth of value for $25. You know, it is seriously a no-brainer. And you know, every single person I've sold membership to, you know, I love getting calls back. Hey, I just used it for this, for that. And it's such a good feeling to know that it helps so many people. You know, if the associate part is for you, become an associate. And I believe everyone should, just for the tax benefits. Get trained. You know, the person who brought you here will help you get leveled up. Let's get you that first bonus, and you know, let's get that money right back to you and keep building the business. So, you know, that's all I got to say. Come back next week, same location.